What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Erica from The In-Between, and today I'm diving into my full review of the Ultimate Etsy course by Dylan Jahraus. You've probably come across her content if you've been looking into making money online on Etsy, especially with high demand digital or trending products. But here's the thing, guys, just because a business model is popular doesn't mean it's the best fit for everyone. And just because someone made it work doesn't exactly mean that their course actually delivers on what you need to succeed. So in this review, I'm going to be walking you through what this course is, what it teaches, what Dylan's all about, and of course, whether or not it's actually worth your time and money, or if there's a much better and less risky way to build a business online these days. And just a quick disclaimer here, guys, I'm not affiliated with Dylan Jahraus or her Ultimate Etsy course in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research and experience testing her program. With that being said, let's jump right in. All right, so what exactly is the Ultimate Etsy course? This is Dylan Jahraus' main offer inside the Etsy space, where she teaches you how to build a profitable Etsy store from scratch. Dylan herself claims she's done multiple six figures selling on Etsy, and her big pitch is that you don't need any prior experience and that you can start making passive income by selling the right products to the right people using Etsy's built-in traffic. The course itself leans heavily into the idea that Etsy is still an untapped platform, even though it's been around for nearly 20 years and is now packed with over 7 million active sellers. Moving on to what you actually get when you sign up for the course, it's designed to be step-by-step, guiding you through everything from opening your shop to finding winning products, optimizing all of your listings, and supposedly automating parts of the process so that you can scale. It covers a lot of the basics like setting up your shop, choosing your niche, product research, and also using tools like eRank or Marmalade for keyword optimization. There's also a section on branding and getting your photos and descriptions to stand out, and Dylan goes into her whole process for fulfilling physical orders, whether that's for drop shipping or print on demand or handling inventory yourself. There's also a lot of talk on digital products too, but it's not the main focus. And from what I've seen, the course does a decent job of walking you through all of the logistics. It's not overly complex, and it's probably one of the more easier to follow programs, even if you've never sold anything online before. But here's where it starts to lose me a bit, guys. It really emphasizes finding trending products, which sounds good at first, but it can really turn into a whole lot of guesswork. You're basically chasing fads and hoping your listings get picked up by Etsy's algorithm, which is notoriously finicky. With that said, the course also includes a lot of mentorship elements too, like Q&A sessions or their private community, but they're not super active from what I've seen. So you're mostly on your own unless you're really good at figuring stuff out and staying motivated with little feedback. Now, moving on to Dylan's online rep, she's definitely well known in the Etsy space, and she's built up a following on platforms like Instagram and YouTube, with over 106,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel and over 77,000 followers on her Instagram page. Her content feels very approachable and relatively honest, which really sets her apart from the more over-the-top Etsy gurus out there. And when it comes to reviews of the actual course, you'll see plenty of positive testimonials on her own websites and from affiliate partners, as you can see here. But beyond that, guys, there isn't a ton of real success stories from students that I could find outside of that besides Reddit. One student gave the course a 3 out of 5 stars, not because the content was bad, but because they felt very misled on the sales call. It was pitched like a monthly subscription, but it turns out that you're locked into paying until the full course is paid off, which can take over a year. According to them, it clearly wasn't stated up front, and they only found out after signing up. Another student said that they paid around $3,000 for the basic version and called it the biggest scam that they ever joined. According to them, most of the content was vague, repetitive, and could be found for free on YouTube, including Dylan's own videos. They also claimed that the upgraded mentorship package was $8,000 for 6 months, and even that wasn't worth it. When it comes to the price, the course comes in at around $297 last time I checked. And for an Etsy course, that's pretty average. Some are cheaper, some go up to $1,000, but this one lands right in the middle. And to be fair, guys, if you do follow it step by step and stick with it, you might make your money back eventually. But the thing is that $297 investment isn't the only cost here. You're still going to need to invest in Etsy listing fees, extra materials if you're doing physical products, or even software if you're designing digital ones. Not to mention marketing tools if you really want to drive traffic outside of Etsy. And Etsy themselves takes a nice little cut of all of your sales, so your margins aren't as great as people make them sound. And here's where I get brutally honest. The Etsy model itself, while appealing, isn't as passive as people often think. Everyone throws around the word passive income, but with Etsy, that's rarely the case. Between designing, testing products, dealing with customer service, shipping issues, or quality control, even for digital products, it's still a lot of hands-on work. And the biggest issue is you're completely at the mercy of Etsy. Their platform, their algorithm, their fees, their random policy changes, they can shut you down at any time for basically no reason, and you have little to no recourse. I've seen it happen to sellers who didn't even do anything wrong. One flagged product and boom, your store is gone. Also, Etsy's super saturated now, to say the least. You're not just competing with small creators anymore. You're up against massive sellers who've been doing this for years and know how to game the algorithm. Standing out takes time, money, and luck, and if you don't get that traction fast, you start burning out. Not to mention the platform punishes you for slow starts too, so it's not exactly beginner friendly in practice. Now, if you want something that's way more predictable, scalable, and doesn't require dealing with customer complaints or shipping issues or policy changes, then I definitely recommend the digital rental method. This is where you build small, simple websites that rank on Google for local service niches like fencing repair in Colorado Springs, in my case, and those sites generate calls from people needing that service everywhere. You're not actually doing the service yourself, and you don't even need to live in that city. When people start calling the number on your site, those leads get sent directly to a local business that pays you a monthly finder's fee to keep them coming. I built one of these sites for fencing repair years ago, and to this day, it still pays me every single month without needing much upkeep at all. And unlike Etsy, I don't have to fight algorithms, answer angry customers, or worry about getting shut down overnight. Once the site is ranked and bringing in calls, it basically runs with little effort while I move on to ranking in the next one and scaling my business. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Ultimate Etsy course by Dylan Jahraus. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on today's video. And if the digital rental method sounds like a smarter way to build an online business, I've linked a free training in the description below that explains exactly how it works in full detail. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.